Now that the dust has settled, let's get to the culture. Okay? Because if you're paying attention, the mother of these babies in Chicago that jumped on that woman, they are the age of the young ladies that be on baddies. This is why the mama had the nerve to, some of the mamas had to get the nerve to come on here and be like, oh, well, my baby is a captain of the cheerleading team. Nothing but straight A's, nothing but good comments for all of her teachers. Oh, well, it was just a little assault. We don't got to apologize to nobody. Y'all, all of y'all, I'm sick of all of y'all. My baby is never y'all get through. Sounds like somebody that watches baddies to me. There has been a whole culture that has been created to keep black women, young black women, mature black women in this toxic mindset, to fight each other, to hate each other, to talk about each other behind each other's back, to each other's men, to steal from each other. It's a culture. It is a mindset. And these babies are being raised by mamas the same age as the young ladies that be on baddies and that like baddies. I'm focused on the mindset. Do I see what these mamas be watching on TV? No, but based off of their response to what their children has done. I think that it's probably not wrong to believe that their mind is in that toxic space from the culture that has been created from reality TV. We're not just talking about baddies. We're talking about Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives, The Real Housewives, all of them. It's toxic. Reality TV that has been targeted towards black folks, it's all negative. To the point where they got rich or financially stable black people to sign contracts to get on TV and make a fool out of their goddamn selves. Zeus Network is intentionally going into hoods in a neighborhood near you, picking females with a decent face that's willing to bang and do whatever else for money. They want to make sure that your face kind of look like something. So once you in too deep, you can sell that. You understand? We live in a culture now where reality TV has young women. Young men can't even court young women now. Can't even give a woman a compliment because they want to charge a nigga just to text them, just to talk to him on the phone. We live in an OnlyFans culture. This is a culture that has been created to target the black woman's mindset, young or old. These babies are being raised by mamas that are perfect candidates for baddies, that probably watch baddies, probably got their favorite baddie character. This is what they watch and their mamas watch and indulge in. And most kids want to do what? They want to be like their mama. They want to be like their mother. This is a culture. It's not just Zeus Network. It's not just baddies. As much as I don't love Mona Scott, but she was genius when she came up with Love and Hip Hop, but look how much damage it has caused. Look how many people it has affected in a negative way. You understand? People's mental health. People may have made money, but look at the people have gone through on national TV in front of everybody. Reality TV is dangerous to the black woman's mindset. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. There ain't not one reality TV show that is created by our people that is safe. That is a safe space for our people's mindset to learn, to grow. This is a culture. Fighting, it's a culture now. These babies think it's okay because that's the seeds that are being planted in their mama's minds. That's all they see on TV. It's a culture. to just see somebody you don't like and run the fuck. You don't have to have a reason. A mother just look at you funny. That's a reason to run up. That's what reality TV is teaching our babies and they mamas. I'm 43. I'm talking about these 20-something-year-olds with kids. Like the children in Chicago that jumped on that grown woman and her 2 babies. What are we as a people going to do about the culture? Of course, I always want to see my people win. Because the creators and the producers and the background scenes, these are all my people. But how long are we going to support it? Because now look at our kids. And I say our kids because it takes a village. I'm part of the village. Because those babies look like me. They're Black. What are we going to do? Are we going to keep supporting the culture? Are we going to create something different and be in support of that? What can we do as a people? Because at this point, it's a culture. It's a culture. It's not just the kids in Chicago. It's everywhere. I live in Omaha, Nebraska. It's everywhere. These kids just got caught because they recorded themselves, little dummies. They probably had no idea that this was going to go international the way that it did. That's how many grown adults was going to film up the way that they do. Me being one. Up here, sit them down and help them understand why their mindset why their mindset is the way that it is, and help them learn the steps to fix it. That's. But what are we gonna do about the culture of this bull? It's bull garbage. It's toxicity. It's acid to the mindset. And I used to watch all of it. Now, I've never been a fan of, when I watched Bad Girls Club, that's when Natalie still acted white. Now, all of a sudden, yeah, on the hood, on my homies, on my dead homies, this. Now, all of a sudden, she's hood. When I watched Bad Girls Club, she was a white girl. She couldn't stand, dark-skinned women were monkeys to her. Ghetto. Now she's run that. I need that. These hoes don't want to get in the paint with me. On the dead homies, you want to bring. She's a culture vulture. Natalie Nunn, long chin, having mother. Look how it's changed her. If you know, you know. We have to eliminate the culture. Because it's more than just these kids in Chicago. It's everywhere. And our people created it. It's a culture, you guys. Tell me what y'all think in the comments.
So let me just say this, before the whataboutisms, right? Before people start bringing up like, oh, but what about Black men having the control of Black women's image and all of the rap music and all of these things? Well, let's also think about the people who decide to support those Black male rap artists who pour directly into their concerts, buy their tickets, and decide to dress up all nice and pretty, spending thousands of dollars to go to a concert, to dress up for a man who won't even notice them or even see them, to go out with the girls. So yeah, let's not do this, please. Let's stay focused directly on what this is, right? For it feels like for eons, people have always talked about music and rap music and all those things. We've talked about it. This is a brand new topic, which specifically deals with women and another community that supports this type of negative behavior, where these women, and I don't care what people are going to say, like, oh, well, are they even foundational? It don't matter. They're the representation of Black women at this moment in time. Nobody's questioning any of these things while they're sitting up there supporting and watching this every single day, while they're giving money to these networks and these advertisements. They're not questioning none of this. They're not questioning none of this while they're following the celebrities and gossiping about it and this, that, and the third, and all these. They're not doing none of that. Trust me, I done seen women online make channels where it specifically has to do with these television shows and the everyday and the gossip and the post and all of these things. None of them are questioning, oh, are these people FBA? What's their bloodline? Where are they coming? So again, miss me with any of those things. This is something very specific that women in the black community have control directly over. Y'all have the power to shut this down. You have the legitimate power to shut this down, to pull the plug, to make sure that it just does not exist, to send a clear message to any and all of these networks that, hey, if you're not going to put out a good, positive image of black women, we're not going to support you, your network, or anything that it is that you're doing. And everybody else is going to have to follow suit. Because again, the only reason that this is even making it, that all of these shows are even making it, is because you have black people out here supporting it. And again, whenever, let's just devil's advocate, right? Let's say all of the women on these television shows, all of them 100% are not black American. Why would black American women allow those women to represent them, represent their image, to push that harmful or that negative image directly out there? And then to take it a step further, whenever a lot of those women from other countries come directly over, they quote unquote automatically fit in as what? Either black or persons of color. These are words that black women like to use all the time to encompass everybody, because everybody needs to be included in every single battle and every single fight. And this is what it looks like. When the waters get real muddy, you can't tell the difference. So again, that's why I'm clearly stating, I don't care if any of these women are official, non-official, half and half, whatever you want to sit up there and call it. For all intents and purposes, they represent black women. None of these women are pulling up to the scene, waving their flags, talking about, oh, I'm Jamaican, I'm Caribbean, I'm Ethiopian, I'm Brazilian. They're not doing none of that. They're not doing none of that. They're making sure to fit in where they get in. And if they're going to demonize and make any group of people look bad, it's going to be black American women. And this is what you continuously see. Because once they make it, once they, formulate their businesses and they're doing all great and good, you know what they start doing? Now they want to pull out their flags. Now they want to say like, oh, us Ghanaians, we in here. Or us Zimbabweans, we're in here. Us Kenyans, we're in here. And this, that, and yeah. So like I said, miss me with any of the whataboutisms of black men this and black men that, and are these people officially or not officially or what it is. I'm not trying to hear none of that, because again, at the end of the day, black women have the power and the money to shut this down. And also miss me with the whole thing of people wanting to say that, well, Seiji, if black men would have some control and create networks and a safety net for us black women, then we will be able to just do and da. No. You have a lot of great, wonderful, beautiful, educated, intelligent, powerful black women out here that have the money and everything and the links in order to formulate networks where they could put out very positive stuff. You got all of these black women with all of these degrees, all of this college, all of this knowledge, all this information, right? All of these connections. And you mean to tell me that none of these educated, college-driven, college-graduated black women, or none of these celebrity black women directly out here with these millions, hundreds of millions, if not potentially $1 billion, decided that, hey, let's all come together as a group and get or buy a network so that we can push a positive narrative or a different narrative about black women directly out here. Like I said, miss me with all that. Black women are the most, as I'm going by the stats and with the news and what everybody else has basically said, black women are the most educated. They got the most houses. They got the most cars. They got the most money. They got the most bank accounts. They got the most businesses. They got the most everything. So if you are basically at this moment in time the king of kings, because you have everything, why is it that I don't see black women out here pouring their money into each other to buy up a network, a slot, to formulate something directly online of which people can go and actually see a different story of black women, a different image of black women, a different face of black women, and not the normal everyday stereotypes that we've been seeing for the last, I don't know how long. This is crazy. I've been sick of this for decades, and it seems as though that not enough black women are sick of it. It seems it's bewildering to me to always hear black women online talking about like, oh, I get tired of the stereotypes and the negative representation, the angry black woman and this, that, and the third. Y'all got Tyler Perry films. Every single Tyler Perry film got an angry black woman directly in it. Always got a black woman in there that just can't find the right guy, that's always getting mistreated. There's always a negative image of a black man mistreating a black woman. It's like The Color Purple, 20 different or 50 different shades. And it's like y'all just buy directly into it every single time because y'all want to have this type of like, oh, woe is me. I'm always a victim. I can never get right. Things always sit up there against me and all these other types of. It's like, man, come on. And I keep saying, which one do you want to be? Are you going to just do this Wonder Woman or are you going to do Lois Lane? You can't be both. You cannot be both. Like, it just doesn't make sense. You're not going to tell me at one point that you are so educated, you are so strong, you are so independent, you can do everything by yourself. You don't need the help of a man at all. You can build kingdoms. You can build villages and communities. You can invest directly on your own. You can pull your own money together. You got the utmost education, the utmost wits, smarts, and all of these things. And then at the same time, be like, yo, I can't sit up there and do this. I need some help. What was me? I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh wow. Somebody save me. Superman, help. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Like I said, a lot of people have stated online, especially a lot of women, that, yo, black man, you got to do this by yourself and you got to pick yourself up. We're not going to sit up there and help you. We have put our capes down and all this. Okay, cool, fine, no problem. Right, I'm right there with you. Men should be able to do things directly by themselves as human beings, right? And as human beings, I feel as though that everybody should be able to do things directly by themselves. And that also includes women. Just like how men have a collective where you have good men directly out there, you got men directly in the middle, and then you got bad men. And then after that, you got the worst of the worst men. You got the exact same thing with women. And there's also more women out here than there are men. So it's a little bit confusing how, again, you have all of these women out here. Everybody talks and states the same great game, right? Talks the exact same energy. But all of these same individuals seemingly don't want to get together in order to give the world a greater and a better image of black women. And you guys decide to pour money directly into this. It missed me with the whole thing of sitting up there saying, well, it's not, all black women and I know black women out here that don't even watch or don't even know what these things are or whatnot. That's cool. That's great. But before all of these shows existed, weren't black women the main ones going to these Tyler Perry plays? Weren't black women the main ones sitting in a seat to these box offices during like Sunday in church, going directly to see Tyler Perry movies? Okay. So like I said, one way or another, again, you've had a hand directly in what is taking place, what is currently going on at this moment in time. And for me, the only thing that I'm stating is that I'm looking for just, a nice grouping of black women to actually shut this down. Y'all can seemingly shut down everything else. Y'all can shut down everything else that is negative, right? You can go out there and just cancel all of these, men directly out there, peoples and other businesses. But when it comes to these specific shows that give a negative image of black women, I don't see droves of black women canceling these shows and these networks, making them bankrupt. And why is that? All the time, if a man goes out there and does something to a black woman and it's negative, oh yeah, he's canceled. He's going to be losing money. Everything bad is going to be happening. And again, rightfully so. Rightfully so. But at the same time, when you got these networks that have their money coming directly from you, they're able to push advertisers, expensive advertisers, in between, at the beginning, in the middle of these shows, after these shows, or whatnot, or whatever. They can push all of that because, again, they're getting your money directly from you. You're viewing it. You're sitting up there watching it, and you're not going to discontinue it. You're not going to cancel it. You're not going to sit up there and stop it. You complain about everything else, but when it deals with this, for some odd reason, it seems as though that this is a middle ground where it's like, I'm not really too sure. And that's a little bit weird. Because again, if you're going from the standpoint of like, well, we don't really have representation and stuff, you're running a fool's errand. And it's a detrimental one at that, because at the end of the day, whatever image that these women directly put out, the men of other races, when they see you, they're going to treat, deem, and view you and see you and value you as you value, treat, and respect yourselves. So whatever image you allow to be out there, that's what happens. So case in point, let me just put out the blueprint, right? So if this has been happening to black men for the longest time, and we've been able to see this, right? Looking at rap, right? If we've been able to witness and see this, and then look at rap and then see how the world basically views black men. I mean, it's a layer on top of that, but you get what I'm saying, right? So why is it that from learning from that blueprint, the first of the first, why is it from that you would have black women deciding that, hey, we're going to sit up there and just allow this to fly? Just because the bad image out there, you know, is detrimental to black men, doesn't mean that this same bad image is not going to affect us in that exact same light. It doesn't mean that it's going to hypersexualize us. It doesn't mean that the men out there of the world are going to treat us, you know, like some type of streetwalkers, or all we're good for is twerking or a good time and all this other, Like I said, it's stupid. It's straight stupid, 100%. But it be like that though. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.